Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. There's something about fried chicken in general, but especially those wings. Fatty, juicy, socially acceptable to eat with your hands, it doesn't get much better than that. Today I'm going to be sharing my new favourite recipe for these tasty little morsels. Buttermilk fried chicken wings with chili crisp oil. If that sounds like something you could get your mouth around, hang around to see how this one turned out. As always, a full list of ingredients will be at the end of the video. They'll also be listed in the description below. The recipe kicks off with the humble old chicken wing. There isn't many proteins at a better value than these guys. I'm going to knock these ones down into drumettes and wingettes, and pop the tips aside to give to my dogs. Almost every week I come on here and talk about how delicious a recipe is. And don't get me wrong, I've never uploaded a recipe I don't believe in. But this one turned out to be something truly special.
Get in my belly!
If there was only one of my recipes you ever tried, and you like a wing, this is for you. With the wings broken down, I'll pop them into a bowl and add a little salt and cracked black pepper. Then, pour in the buttermilk. Give them a rummage around, and then go into the fridge to hang out for a few hours. While the chicken is soaking up all that buttermilk goodness, let's make a batch of chili crisp oil. I'll start by grating a little ginger and garlic. I know this one has been big on social media for the past couple of years, but it still holds up over time, and there isn't many better things you can have on hand to take a dish to the next level. If you go to the effort of making it, make sure you make enough to have a little left over for those times your dinner needs a little extra punch. Pop your oil in a saucepan and turn it to low, then add your Sichuan, you know the pepper I mean, along with the star anise and the garlic and ginger. Cook these over low heat until they begin to get crisp and golden brown. While that heats up, let's talk chili. I'm going to be using Aleppo today. It's most commonly used in Middle Eastern recipes, but they have a sweet kind of fruitiness with a good amount of heat. To me, they taste kind of like a spicy raisin. Pretty much any crushed chili will work for chili crisp oil, but I usually try to stay away from the normal chili flakes you get from the supermarket, as they don't have a heap of flavour, but use whatever you can get your hands on. Rambling aside, this oil mixture looks nice and toasty, so I'll pour it in over the crushed chili and give it a good mix. You want this to sit for a few hours to steep a little before using. It only gets better with time. And that's our chili crisp oil. Let's pop it aside and get back to these wings. Our coating today is a pretty standard fried chicken flour. Into our bowl goes our plain flour, corn flour, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, and finally, a little salt and pepper. Give it a mix around to combine and we can grab the chicken from the fridge. And that looks weirdly jiggly. I don't think there is a really clean way to do this, but plop your chicken straight into the flour. You want the excess buttermilk to run off the chicken, but a few little drops in the flour isn't a bad thing. It will add some of those crunchy little balls of goodness to our coating, and the more little crunchy spots the better. Press the chicken down into the flour and make sure every surface is really well coated, and transfer them to a plate. Once we have them all dusted, I'll sprinkle a little extra flour over for good luck and leave these ones to sit for an hour or so before cooking. Letting them sit makes a huge difference to how strongly the coating sticks to the chicken while frying. It's really worth the wait. But enough time has passed and we can get these ones cooked. I'll preheat my fryer oil to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then pop my wings in slowly, one at a time until I have them all in there. I have just enough room in this pot for the amount of wings I have here today, but try not to crowd the pot too much, as they might stick together and pull the coating off. Now I'll leave these ones to fry until they're cooked and crunchy. These ones took about 12 minutes or so, but my oil dropped in temperature a fair bit when the wings went in, and it took a little while to come back up. And look at the crispiness on that.
Tummy likey. Tummy want wingy.
Once they're cooked, transfer them to a cake rack to drain a little. And season them well with salt. Then serve them however feels right to you. I'm just going to make a mound of wings on a plate and drizzle some of this delicious oil around the place. And that's our chili crisp oil wings. I know I mentioned it earlier, but damn, these are delicious. Spicy, salty, crunchy, rich, and fatty. It's almost overwhelming. I think there may be some more wing videos to come in the future. It's been a while since I've cooked any, and I'd almost forgotten how good they are. What's your favourite wing recipe? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. If you liked it, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. See you on the next one!